352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
2 Men in a Truck.
I, Ebenezer Scrooge, have come to tell you not to attend Ocala Civic Theater's production of A Christmas Carol. It is full of Christmas cheer. This holiday travesty is live on stage at OCT November 19th through December 20th. Unless you wish your family to be filled with hope and joy, do not call 352-236-2274 for tickets. And to those who do not heed my warning to avoid A Christmas Carol at OCT, I say, bah, humbug!
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Hi, Matt Wilkerson here, your Verizon representative with news that will hum your car, make it smart and safe. How? With the new Hum device by Verizon. You can rest assured you're never alone. Flat tire? Lost? Accident? For $10 a month, Hum by Verizon has you covered. And I will come to you in Marion County to install the Hum for free. Time to call me at 352-528-0020. Are you ready to hum along? Call 352-528-0020.
Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named, the man, the myth, the only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz, but it's Monday morning, so that must mean it's Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz and Sonda Eunice. Sonda is in studio with us. Sonda, good morning.
Good morning, Tom. How are you?
Better now that you're here.
Well, thank you. That's why
because
I'm here.
that way I can take a back seat and I can eat some bonbons, drink some Diet Cokes, and let you run things.
You chill out for this hour.
Exactly. You got a guest in the studio. Tell everybody who you got.
Yes. So today we have Tuxton Garnes. He is with Q&Q Junk Removal. Tuxton, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
How are you feeling today?
I'm doing great. A little nervous, but I'm doing great.
That's okay. We're not going to be...
You're amongst friends, pal.
Yay.
I'll ask the nice questions. Tom here might...
No, Tux and I, we've chilled out on my back porch before a couple times and everything. Tux and I are good. There's no difficult questions for Tux.
So we're just going to pretend that this is also Tom's back porch? Probably a little nicer. No,
the lanai is pretty nice.
It is nice.
The lanai is pretty nice.
The dogs is
and now there's another one.
Oh, boy.
Talking about the way they chew up stuff and everything, I may have junk I need removed soon.
There we go.
Give us a call.
Let's lead into who you are and what you do.
All right. So my name is Tuxton Garnes. I own Q&Q Junk Removal. It's a full-service junk removal service based in Central Florida, Ocala, Florida. What we do, we take old furniture, appliances, things of that nature, from single items all the way up to hoarder houses.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
And what kind of clients do you guys service? Is it pretty much anyone, or?
We will service pretty much anyone. On the residential side, you might have your weekend warrior remodeling their bathroom and they want to throw the junk away, or someone who's upgraded their furniture and, needs to get rid of the old one, all the way to commercial clients where they have houses with tenants that have left it in not so good conditions, and we go ahead and clean it out for them, make it easy, and just send them an invoice.
Yeah, okay. How did you get started doing this?
Well, I was in college, and I'm not really too good at mowing lawns or painting or anything, but I've always wanted to give a service, that I could make sure I give quality. Mm-hmm. And I actually started out with moving, and I realized quickly that moving was not where I wanted to be. Mm-hmm. But I discovered a lot of people when moving had a lot of things left over that they just didn't know what to do with it, and they didn't know companies that would get rid of it for them.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to go ahead and fill that gap.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So, and that's something that happens to so many businesses is that they start out thinking that they're going to be doing one thing.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of evolves as
Yes,
you see
ma'am.
what the market really needs.
Yes, exactly.
That's very
Exactly.
cool. And so is this a single man operation? Do you have a team? How do you guys work?
So when I started, it was just me and then one employee, and we did grow to about 4 employees. I've downsized a little bit back down to the to one in a team when I need it. With COVID, the consistency's been a little different with the renters situations and things like that. But this month we're actually adding to our fleet more dumpster rentals.
Okay.
So it really won't matter then, and then we'll have our team for junk removal to service people both ways.
Let me ask, because you kind of mentioned it, but if I'm a person who you see a lot of renovation going on in downtown in the historic district.
Yes, sir.
A lot of these older homes, they're not tearing them down, but they're ripping out the guts of them, putting it outside. You will come if a contractor or somebody's doing that, you will come remove that for them.
Yes, sir. We will do one of two things. We can either remove it for them with the labor, or if it makes it easier for them, we can just drop the dumpster there and they can load it as they go, and we'll take it away when they're done.
So either you can be the labor force, or you can just leave them a dumpster and they can be the labor force.
Exactly, because sometimes they might need, because we move pretty quickly. We're usually in and out one day, turn around at max. But sometimes they need time to go through, to do the project. They might need a weekend, so that's when we offer those.
Can you help people? You said hoarder situation. Can you help people? Because I know there's a guy that lives about 1.5 miles from me. If he's got one, he's got 13 or 14 because he got a big cow pasture. Old, rusted out, broke down cars just sitting. Could you take those away too, theoretically, or is that a service you offer?
We can, as long as they're titled. It has to be titled, so we can't take cars, motorcycles, 4-wheelers, and things of that nature, as long as they're titled. We can take boats. On the other hand, no, can't take the boats.
Can't take boats.
Not boats.
Why?
Don't change the rules. They won't accept them anymore.
Gotcha.
It's all, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't know that. That's good to know that don't change the rules and won't take boats anymore.
Yeah.
It's so cool that every business has and every industry has its own regulations and rules that we have to stick by. So while starting this business,
Yes, ma'am.
is this where you saw it going, or is there another, level to this where you want to take this?
I'm still learning. It's a learning process. Like I said, when I first started, I thought I was going to be a mover.
Right.
Quickly learned that wasn't going to be the thing. I face new challenges every day. I'm not going to say this is it. This is what I'm just going to run with forever. I've gotten a lot of calls, in the last 6 months on actual weekly trash removal.
Okay.
That's something I might want to add in the next couple years.
Yeah.
And even mobile home removals. I'm
Very
looking
cool.
into that. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome, Tom, that you can just keep adding new services
Yeah,
or new clientele types, right?
Just when you find the need, I'm sure that it grows because you find a new need. And and when you say Central Florida, based in Ocala, but you're based in Ocala, you don't work just in Ocala.
No, sir.
Tell everybody the actual area that you will come and remove junk from.
So we do Marion County, Alachua County, Citrus County, all the surrounding counties. But when it comes to hoarder houses and things like that, we will travel. I mean, we just got to get our logistics right with the landfill in that area to check the prices and everything.
You got the crazy aunt in South Georgia that's got the house hoarder.
Exactly.
You'll go there and help.
I'll go there and help. We will send trucks out. Yes,
You
ma'am.
got to make it a YouTube show too, right?
I don't know if people want to watch this when we come across.
Hey, look here. Have you seen hoarders on the Andy?
Oh, yeah, man. I can't watch it.
People watch it religiously.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I'm like, ugh.
Man, the things we come across.
Well, see, that's the thing. I bet you have stories upon stories of the stuff that when you move something and went, oh!
The worst, I'm scared of spiders. Spiders, I really don't do.
Big man like you scared of spiders.
Man, it doesn't even have to take a big one. It could be this big.
Look here, I hate them.
I did a house that was
sneaky.
infested with daddy longlegs. I had never seen it before.
Oh, God.
Oh, and we had to do it. We did it.
Daddy longlegs, the deadliest spider. If they could bite a human, but they can't bite a human.
Yeah.
They are the most venomous spider out there, but they can't bite humans. So
Thank God.
they're safe.
I'd have been dead that day.
Yeah, but they're the most venomous. They're the most venomous spider out there.
That is crazy.
Would you say you do houses and you do commercial, and you're in and out in one day? Take us through a typical day. Say if you had a big house to do. How's it start? Do you pile it up? Is it already piled up for you? Does it change depending on the job?
So I'm gonna go with the bigger houses, like with my commercial ones. When we just show up, it's honestly the realtors get there, they walk in, they're like, oh no. They walk back out, they give us a call, and we just have to get it as is. I mean, I just did a house last week. There was stuff everywhere. It was a mobile home. You had the couches inside the house, the beds, the mattresses, dressers, stuff all over the floor. You even had stuff under the home, you know, propane tanks, tires, just. And we go ahead, we get it all out of there. We load it up in trucks. How we usually work, we get the biggest first, and then we come through, we break everything up, get everything clean, and we load it up. It doesn't really take too long, 2 or 3 loads, usually on a typical like 3 or 4 bedroom home.
What is the typical price area for a typical home? What's a typical price range?
So we charge by volume, and right now it's about $400 to $450 a load, just depending on normal household stuff.
$400.
About $400 to $450 per load. Yes, your normal house, if it's not a hoarder house, is about 1, maybe 2 loads. You know, depending on the size of the furniture. Unless, and then when you start getting into hoarders, though, you're talking like 4 or 5, maybe 6. But we pack it pretty good. My team's pretty good at doing it.
So less than $1,000 to get it all removed on a normal job.
Normal job, yeah.
And you actually helped out my brother when we needed you, and
Yes.
he had nothing but good words to say about him and their services. So
I appreciate
can
it.
totally vouch for him on air that you guys did great. So if we've got just 1 minute really left, do you have anything that you want to share? How can people reach you? How do they get in touch with you?
Awesome. So you can reach us on Facebook, Q&Q Removal. We have a website, qandqremoval.com, and you can reach us at 352-292-2251. Just a little something I wanted to say before we get off. You know, when it comes to junk removal, you might not always choose us, but when choosing a company, you just want to make sure that you do a little research, and get someone that's fair to not only to you, but to the environment. If it's too cheap to be true, it probably is. We do have a major problem in our woods, lakes, and beaches with trash getting dumped. Just make sure you do your research, hire a reputable company.
Very cool.
Yes,
Well, thank
ma'am.
you so much for coming on today.
You're welcome.
Isn't it cool how we learn something new every interview?
It is. I didn't realize that you could get a house cleaned for less than $1,000.
Right.
I didn't realize that.
Well,
So.
very cool.
Depends.
A normal house.
A normal house.
If you have a house bigger than that, you can probably afford it.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Tuxton.
Thank you for having me.
Had a great time. And did you want to finish the live? Are we still live?
Oh, we're live, but we're
still live.
we're going to commercial right now. Thanks, Tuxton.
No problem.
We'll be right back after this short timeout. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.